Hey guys, welcome back. Miss Angel Baby here, back with another stream. Today, or should I say this time around, we're going to be talking about a little topic, okay? I know y'all see the title. Yeah, that's right. A man takes a woman out on a date, and because she says she don't want to give him no loving, she got to pay for her own food. And dig this, she got to get a ride home. She got to get her own way home. So I'm like, oh, heck no. Uh-uh. So I got a little video here that I'll be reacting to. I want y'all to look at the video here. But before we get started, okay, if you are new here, of course, don't be new here, be true here. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you guys all subscribe. Join the family. And make sure y'all hit that bell. Anytime we drop a video, stream, whatever, y'all know the deal. Y'all gonna be notified. Period. Okay, so I came across this little video and I was tripping out. I mean, this guy literally is gonna tell this woman that he's not paying for her food. But he's so cold with it, y'all. I got the little clip right here, and we're gonna be looking at it and we're gonna be reacting to it. So let's get into it. Okay.
All right, you guys.
Did you really come back with two separate checks?
Yeah, that's what I was asked to do.
You're really gonna make me pay?
You gonna get some ass?
No.
Well, anyways, man, here go the two. She not gonna give you what? No ass. That's crazy.
Man.
Wait.
Are you?
I'm gonna pay the 15. At least show a kneecap.
Fuck you.
See, that's your problem. You don't want to. That's your problem.
He's really making me pay, you guys.
Hey, how you get home?
You're fucking taking me home. You're taking me home.
You got gas?
No.
You want to give that to the ride?
No. You're taking me home.
I think you heat up the food right before you go.
All right, you guys. He's not making me. He's making me pay for my food because I won't have sex with him. That's a sad shame. Look at this man. Don't ever go out with him. Don't give him your number. Just fucking run.
Y'all hoes is hungry.
Whoa, y'all. So this fool here, first of all, this whole situation is like funny, you know what I'm saying? Because there's like so many red flags that I'm sure this queen could have noticed. First of all, what was funny to me was when the waiter walked up and he was just looking like, and she was like, "Are you seriously bringing two separate checks?" Dude was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I asked you." He probably was thinking it was crazy himself, right? So I know what y'all thinking because when I seen the video, I was thinking my husband was like, they probably know each other. It's probably a skit. I'm like, okay, well, what if it's a skit? I'm like, situations like this happen all the time. So we still gonna talk about it. Anyway, so the guy comes up to the table, she's acting like, she can't believe it. First of all, there's so much I would like to know. I want to know like how long they've been talking. Is it their first date? Everything. Well, this dude was straight up, straightforward. No loving, no food, no ride. So what I wonder, y'all, is through the dinner, like, how did he find out that he wasn't getting no loving? I mean, did he like talk about it during dinner? And was she like, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for taking me out, but you ain't got nothing coming, you know? And he probably was thinking, oh, I'm gonna fix her. And another thing too, I mean, did she go to the bathroom? Wasn't she there when he asked for two separate checks? Maybe she wasn't paying attention. I don't know. Because the waiter said he asked her. He said, that's why I asked you. Maybe she was busy on her phone. Maybe that's why she didn't hear it. I don't know. But what it really told to me, he was like, show a kneecap or something. I'm like, what is wrong with this dude? He just basically told us y'all that he a treat. That's all he wants. So I'm like, if you're trying to do all that, why don't you just go take your little $40 and go over to the spot? Why you got to go through all this? It's just crazy. The dude, and on top of that, I'm sitting here thinking, like, how the hell you gonna have the nerve to try to treat somebody the way you treat them? I'm like, this dude didn't even brush his hair. He didn't even comb his hair for the day. He didn't shave. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a beard or a mustache, but if it's gonna be nappy, comb it out. That's all I'm saying. She probably was just, maybe it was the first date. And maybe she was just going on a date with him because maybe she felt sorry for him. But she asked, then you gonna sit there and say, oh, your ride gonna come? She's like, you're taking me home. Bro, it's like, you got some gas money? Let me tell you, if that was me, that plate would have been all upside his head. Period. Period. So she's like, no, you taking me home. But maybe it was a blessing for her because, I mean, come on. Let's be real. And this is the reason why she's probably in this situation. You have to know the red flags. You have to be careful about the situation, be careful about the choices that you make in different situations because she's still making another bad choice. He's telling her he's not giving her a ride home. He's basically giving her an out. To me, that sounds like something that would be very dangerous if they literally don't want to be, they wouldn't be petty. You need to get out of that restaurant, get away from him, get an Uber or a car, whatever, and just get out of there. Like, you don't want to get in a car with him anyway. Not somebody like that. So that wouldn't be a good choice to get back in a car with him and demand he take you back home. You need to run, girl. But like I said, I'm pretty sure if this was their first date, I'm pretty sure it's the last. Pretty sure it's the last. But like I said, he is even lucky that he had a date to begin with. But ladies, we have to do better. We have to make better choices, make better decisions, use our mind, our brain. Think about it. Obviously, this guy, like, he done cracked like 3 or 4 different sex jokes within a minute video. So I'm pretty sure he likes to talk like that all the time. So you should have known that that's what it was about. Now, it's really crazy because it's because of men like this, or I wouldn't even call him a man, he's acting like a little boy. That you literally have to tell somebody, look, if you want to go on a date with me, that's fine. But you're not getting any, you ain't got nothing coming. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting no tail. You're not getting nothing. So if you want to take me out on a date, that's fine. But if you're looking for someone that's going to drop it like it's hot right now, then you might as well keep going. And that's just keeping it real. That right there is basically like loving yourself. Like, it's okay to hang out, whatever. Have some standards. You know what I'm saying? Have some high standards for yourself. I mean, there was a point in time where I was in a weird situation too. And I'm going to tell y'all about that situation. But basically, got to be careful with dudes like this. Basically, he said, you ain't eating off me. You ain't getting no ride. You can't even have a glass of water. Now, the waiter, I'm pretty sure his job is very entertaining. Very entertaining. He probably sees People probably come in here, they're cheating, their wives catch them, husbands, whatever. I'm sure he sees a lot of drinks being splashed in the face, plates going upside people's heads. You know, I mean, I did work as a waitress before in a restaurant, but it was like an upscale steakhouse. So there wasn't really any drama. The only thing it was just like amazing tips, but no drama. So let me just tell you, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a little story time. I'm gonna tell y'all, okay, so obviously, we all have to learn. We do, we have to learn from our mistakes. And hopefully, like with this queen, I hope that this was her first time it's happening to her. That maybe she learns from this mistake. Hopefully she can learn from it. But I'm gonna tell y'all about a situation that sort of happened to me like this. Okay. So I went out to eat. This is when I was younger though. This is when I was like 18, 19. I went out to eat with a guy, right? And like he was coming on kind of strong. Like he let it be known like that's what he was about. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of just like, like, I'm really not into that. Like, I'm not into that. Like, I'm not into that. No, in the subliminal way. Like basically, like, like just saying stuff like, I don't get down like that. Just different stuff like that. So we had the dinner and the guy he paid for the check. Like he paid for the food. But before we left, I told him I was like, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be right back. And when I came back, he was gone. So freaking embarrassing, y'all. And I was literally 2 hours away from my house. 2 hours away from my house, y'all. Now that's crazy. Now, how I ended up getting home was, and this is another, bad choice at that time. I got a ride by someone that I didn't know to get home. And that was not a good decision. But I got home safely and untouched. And of course, my feelings was hurt. I felt embarrassed. But I knew to make better decisions next time. So that's what life is all about. We make mistakes, but we're supposed to learn from our mistakes. And hopefully, this queen learned from her mistake and she dropped this boy like a bad habit because he doesn't deserve to have anybody the way he's acting. He's lucky, like I said, he even got a date. So, what I like to know with you guys is, has this ever happened to you, any of y'all, before? If so, what happened? And if it hasn't or whatever, like, what would you do if this happened to you? Or like, what would you think you would do? I guess we can't really say what we would do because we never know until we're in that situation. Because that right there is kind of like a grimy situation. That right there could be kind of like a little triggering in some ways, and it could bring up a whole lot of stuff. So, how would you guys have reacted in a situation like that, or think you would have? But anyway, that's it for the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Y'all know the vibes. Thank you for listening, you guys. Oh yeah, make sure you guys do leave comments and keep them respectful, because you already know. Until next time.